Hello lurkers, and hello all you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having an Alan Wake 2 adventure. I said proximity then, but I feel like my voice gave up after, before I even finished the word. I was like, shall I start again? No, I shan't. That would require some amount of editing, and that is more than I want to do. So we'll keep the flub in, and we'll load our game. It's been a week since we finished our last adventure. Hopefully I'm loud enough. Yes, sorry, I was checking the sound to make sure it's all correct. It is. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to hear it. For a start, playing for 13 hours even. I've not done a lot of streaming today. I'm trying to get a bit further with my programming. Specifically, I'm doing tutorials at the moment, which are really boring. But I've got to do them. Let's shed a little bit of light. That's slightly out of my way. Oh yes, the last thing we did was watch a movie. Let's open up those doors.
Changes shape the world around me. I should be able to see. Ah, there it
is. Something kept me going. A broken man. No hope, no prospects, no love. Too stubborn to die. Like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice in a city where there can never be justice.
I'm not sure how much I want to interact with this area. Because there are monsters here. Ghosts. Wish me ill. And I do see fear. Oh! Told you. But there's a sign. I need the thing. I need to get the thing that's there. Some say it loops forever. I do have to grab my cup of tea as well. This might actually be a grand opportunity for me to do that.
I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
I'm in the scene. Did I press the wrong place? I'm in the lobby. Why are there 3 guys guarding this one? Bunch of bastards, that's what they are. Bunch of bastards.
My writing was affecting reality.
I want them to all be standing next to each other. Oh.
The shadow moved too fast to see. Where did it go?
Ah, we're fine. Don't need them. Oh, ah! Right. Let us return. that the autos? Is that the quick save? Yeah. Just let me out, dude. Oh. Oh, it's sour. Can't see where I am. Where did I get in? Through the car wash. Through the car wash. Okay, then. But I can totally just go this way.
Catch my story.
Shit's going down back there. Story is a monster. Quicker, I barely know. Ocean view. Stop writing, you.
The phone was ringing again. Somehow I sensed it wasn't Zane this time.
He does that every time.
Hello? Hello. It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
The dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Yes, you will. And no, you won't. And that is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. You need to go back to the talk show studio basement. Get Alice's photos from a shoebox there. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put the photos into the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really?
Sorry, that was a brand new conversation, wasn't it? And I was making...
How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I'd follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's photo from the talk show building basement. I had to go back to get them. I'd bring the photos to the shoebox by the statue.
Okay, so I don't know if that's a brand new conversation, or if that's one that played out before that I didn't have the contact text for the first time around. monster is a monster. Forget about the story. He knows the words. The secret words. Yes, there's a lot more of them out now.
The phone was ringing again. Somehow I sensed it wasn't Zane this time. How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I'd follow the steps he laid out for me.
So I've got to go to Parliament Tower first? No, that's not how those work. How do I get inside there then? Okay, hopefully they've stopped chasing me this time.
I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
Wheeler Street. He really gonna have his own street? Ocean Avenue. Oh, it's not the real name of the street. It's just what Alan names them. Draft Street. Cord. Why Cord? We could go to the shoebox.
Alice's photos were in the talk show basement.
Sure, but I can't
I
get
had to
it.
bring them to the Plaza shoebox in order to enter Parliament Tower. Only then could I finish the story.
Oh. So gameplays wise, it's sensible to make us do this backwards. I get it. Not gameplay wise, I mean, you know, in terms of like making use of all your assets.
Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. I need to get them to the plaza.
Okay, I think these were here last time.
I had the photos now. I needed to put them into the shoebox by the statue.
There we go. We're done with Alan for the day. I might have to glue that onto the end of the last episode.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them up. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Don't know which ones I've done.
I feel bad for these guys.
Hi, welcome.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
The stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Everybody loves the puzzles, Yako.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, Boutique, Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No.
join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Warrior Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun. And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir.
Awake.
I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Hey, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
Hello? Hello?
Tammy didn't want me to come, I can tell. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is just a bunch of trees and empty storefronts. I need to find something. I'm tired of writing one-act plays about how shitty the world is. Thought scathing social commentary would make me feel like a real artist, but I don't know. It's not me. I want to write something weird, something really out there, something authentic, but what? Fuck this town. I don't even want to get into what happened last night. It's weird, though. I was really aggressive with the swearing, which wasn't there. I'm sitting here in the hotel, and some new pieces are starting to fall together. An idea for a new play. A space cult. Burning... Ooh. This is going to be important, right? A space cult burning down the galaxy in some misguided search for TBD. Is that like to write later? A lone man, an artist, wandering the stars until his identity puts him straight into the cult's path. Or Black House, the musical, a rock opera. I think that might be describing the rock opera we already had, to be honest. But
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled in vain.
okay, so the interesting things are what's scratched out and what's written in. So we might have saved Ed. We know where he is. Ed's been caught by the FBC. He's doing fine. He survives the ordeal. He's basically one of the only few people who is.
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
That's exactly what Ed's doing. Oh no! Cool, I almost didn't check this place.
It's not opening.
So I think the radio was bugged last time, so we may have to listen to Tom Main. Because I think it kept resetting it to the first one. So, and I never got to actually hear the entire radio segment.
There's another cult stash.
Boy, do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis Family Beef Jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right, our favorite sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki. I handed out samples here at the Valhalla Nursing Home and thought I'd catch up with one of our residents to get her thoughts. Donna, how are you?
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Oh dear. You know, when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light snack helps. So, did you try that beef jerky?
No. Lunch is at 11, and I wanted to save my appetite because today was the fish soup with crackers. You're allowed up to 4 crackers, but I only take 1 unless I have a glass of cranberry juice. They ran out of cranberry juice at breakfast, which is at 7. I didn't.
Which was the style at the time.
Because it makes me gassy before cribbage, and I can't.
So you didn't try the jerky? Got it. Well, that's too bad, Donna. Their new teriyaki flavor sure does hit the spot.
They had teriyaki salmon with rice on Friday's dinner menu. Dinner's at 5. But we all know the salmon takes longer to prepare, and then you're late for bingo. And who needs all that spice?
I agree. Teriyaki is a shit flavor.
Who? Is that Tapio? How are you on the line?
I couldn't end the call.
You've been on the phone this entire time?
Yes, and I hate teriyaki.
Well, it's delicious on jerky. So, let's give a big thank you to Wendy Davis for these samples.
Wendy? No, that can't be right. Wendy went missing in 2010. I heard she's dead.
No, I'm referring to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky.
Wendy Davis. That's the dead one. She's dead.
Right. Well, that's our time. Remember to keep your coffee warm and your chin up because that sunshine's right around the corner. Pat Main, signing off.
swear I brought my full kit along. Jules?
Yes,
You didn't forget to pack the EMF reader, did you?
Why would I pack your gear? I've got my own to worry about.
Great. Now how am I supposed to measure the energy signatures emitted by paranormal manifestations?
Fear the dark, fear the woods. Anything else? Point of interest. Building was constructed as a part of one of the early settlements in the Greater Bright Falls area. Built in 1898, the building has been both private and public use through the years and has bravely stood the test of time. In 2015, it was carefully taken apart and relocated here, downtown Bright Falls, where it was rebuilt to the original glory log by log, the Elderwood Palace Lodge. Reopened in Bright Falls 2016, has served its customers faithfully ever since. Historical Society. Okay, so I don't remember obviously all the details of Alan Wake 1, but the Historical Society I seem to remember had notes when you're wandering around the fucking woods. Obviously Lodge and Woodcutting Company, whatever that's called, are both things from Twin Peaks. But the Elderwood, there's a tree called the Great One in the first game, which sort of the implication is that this is a sort of eldritch horror story, and I'm assuming that's sort of leaning in that direction. Bolt cutters. Does it require bolt cutters, or is it bolt cutters? I think it requires bolt cutters. Shouldn't it just say chain? That's a locked door.
Where are you?
I'm not going to explore too much.
Hello. See you around.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Okay, I just confirming the note. Go to Watery. I want to know whether Watery was a coincidence or not, because it's in the first game on the map. You just never go there. And the fact that it sounds exactly the same as Watari. It's quite the coincidence.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? It must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
Sauna.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Local girl. I want to vote for Mayor Setter.
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone. For Watery.
He will stand up for justice.
Mayor Setter will stand up for justice.
This is my favourite because it's a complete red herring, and it's just puns, dog puns.
Hey, where's the time gone?
I know, right?
Mr. Richard.
We've not discovered the map.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
That's the theme tune for that film I've watched. Oh, I have some cool weapons. I need ammo for them though.
You were a handsome deer.
Sen tunnet, et voi unohtaa, vaikka kasvot piiloutuu verinen rantaan. On yötön yö, se sielun syö. On yötön yö,
Thomas the Rhyme.
Se sinut syö.
Thomas Emerson is in the first game. He's the game designer, I believe.
Excuse me. Do you know where... Hush! Archie's in the middle of a show. I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
What's all that?
Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else. Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
Yeah, he's got notes, doesn't he? On the computer. I didn't consider that. We actually meet him.
Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. He owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
Okay, so it's the quote is everybody hates the puzzles, Elmo. Everybody loves the puzzles, Yako.
See you around.
Okay. So we have investigation, point of interest. I think I looked at that already. That's important. We'll do that.
Oh, you rascal.
Watery's definitely quaint.
There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
I bet they have good fish here.
Locks the door.
I need something to force this open.
Okay, okay.
How's it going?
So we'll be there later, right?
Well, they say being old is just a state of mind. I'd like to give them a piece of my mind.
Oh, you can't go there. Wrong time of day? It just occurred to me, and yeah, there's a manuscript as well, wrong time of day, that it has the scribbles from Silent Hill as well.
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was as a kid? I bet it wasn't dock worker.
The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later. Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice. Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
Ever heard of the cult of the tree?
The half-deer, half-man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
Sorry, my head started hurting, so I don't have a relaxing sauna nearby to help me out. So I had to settle for some ibuprofen.
Hey, Sarah. A sauna doesn't fix what ails ya. You're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
Whew. Hot.
We have a game. Didn't want anything anyway. I probably found most of the things the first time round. That's the thing.
A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. He's that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake. I need to find him.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening.
I think he's really good. Like, apparently he's in Vikings. I only saw like the first half of series 1 of that. I know that has a girl in her. She's a woman now. But so there's a review. I watch a reviewer. He's called YMS, or Your Movie Sucks, and one of the movies that he reviews is like a terrible horror movie called Amusement. And one of the women from that movie is in Vikings as well, but like she's learned how to act since that movie, or like that movie was so crap that nobody put any effort in. It's anyway, I was right of that. But like anyway, they're so like distinctive. And I know he just doesn't emote very much, but it's really subtle sometimes. But I can tell which one's which.
Are you familiar with the Cult of the Tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh? It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
Like, I love that you can tell he's lying. He does that. I know in real life these tells are like not. You can't tell. You can't. There is no method by verbal language to tell liars that doesn't have a roughly 50% guess rate, i.e. no better than guessing, sometimes worse. Like anyone who claims they can like read micro expressions, all that is just wrong, provably wrong. But obviously in the world of acting and nervousness and stuff does indicate something, but it indicates they're nervous. It just doesn't. You can't get motive from nervousness. Like if you're being interviewed by a police officer, you can be completely innocent and still be nervous. But like, so the whole so that still is a restless movement. But there's many reasons. Anyway, I love that he hides his lies with bravado, and he's less good at it. I also like that when he's not on camera, he actually talks a little bit more normal. He's just this guy. I think is the best actor in this game. Like, he does 4 different roles as well, because obviously he's those two and a different person in that movie, right? And well, I mean, that's 3 roles, but like, he's lying as well, you know.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled. Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories?
See, the eye thing works a lot better, because it's the same person's eye. Okay,
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous.
so it's cool how, because there's 2 layers of lies, right? They are the leaders of the cult, but the cult isn't evil. So they, right there, aren't talking about the cult, they're talking about the darkness.
Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
I don't know if I listened to that on the first stream, because that would have been ages ago, but I know these 2 quite well, because they're the ones that are repeated.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect
Can we find
today?
Tapio?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that
There we go.
So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
So, your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really. Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is. Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
So do adverts count as art in this world? Because he makes claims, but they're all lies, right? They're all exaggerations, but like because there's no like artistic value on it, does it not count?
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yako and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you.
It's Ilmo.
The road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Everybody loves the puzzles, Yako.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand. Yep. Nothing? What am I paying them for?
Guess they're busy.
There's Coffee World.
Well,
need to get across the river.
When we pick up, we really need to get over to Bright Falls for that, thing. Yep. Must be busy at the park. These are all peak hours, y'all.
No flambards. What even is that? Crossbow bolts. Ah. Do you think if I get the shotgun out, shells will drop? Do you think that's how it works? I've got to go the long way around.
What was that? Fuck! FBI, show yourself!
Crossing a line!
People turning into Taken. Is this the cult?
It was a twin.
Or the story? Or both?
Saga was beginning to see why Casey disliked the woods so much. They felt oppressive here. Too many places to hide. The distorted carnival music drifting from the amusement park ahead did not help. What the Koskelas had said about her living in Watery with Logan unsettled her. For the horror story to involve her was one thing, but involving her daughter was crossing the line. Something darted across the path ahead, too fast to see. Saga drew her weapon. Her eyes searched the woods. A noise overhead. Saga swiveled to look. A local, a man on the ridge above her. No, not a man. A monster with a hatchet in each hand. It shouted down at her. Hunting season was a bust!
Did he say that? So I guess he has two because he splits into two people. And obviously the hatchet is because of the slasher. What was I gonna do? I never did that. Fire button to activate auto fire mode.
To Saga, with a heightened survival instinct kicking in, it seemed like she had just squeezed down the trigger of her pistol once, as the Taken was coming closer and closer, but the gun kept firing again and again faster than possible, like she was rapidly pulling the trigger.
Huh. Cool.
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
Oh, yes, the rifle.